Hey, it's the Midnight Raven. Today we're doing Vlogmas Day 11. So today we are opening up another mystery bin bag. Yes, it's this time again. It's mystery bin bag time. So recently I had to go to the hospital a few times over the last couple of weeks. And while I was in Kings Lynn, killing time between buses, as you do, you browse in charity shops because I have a habit called needing to find a bargain or shopping therapy, whatever you want to call it. So I went into a charity shop, and I think it was Oxfam. I will make sure and put it in the description. And they were doing these mystery bags. Now these mystery bags are slightly different. So they were £5, the same as most mystery bags in charity shops. They are a fiver. This is a size medium, but these were ladies. As you can see, we got wet. These were ladies' customized clothing. So I didn't know what that meant. How would I know? So inside here are women's customized clothing, and I was like, well, that could be interesting because it wouldn't just be like generic high street clothes, which is what I generally get out of the other mystery bags. So I was like, oh, this will be good because it'll be something different. So I got a size medium and I got a size, I believe, small. We did get caught in the rain, as you can see. So I didn't exactly know what I was getting myself in for. Now, knowing what I know, would I have bought it? I'm not sure. So you're going to see what I mean. So let's take an item out and just show you. And if you're new to my channel, I am the Midnight Raven. I don't usually have hair this bad, although I have been pretty windswept. At the minute, there's a storm hitting the UK, so if the internet's a little iffy, just bear with the video. We're trying the best in the UK. We've had 4 storms recently in quick succession, so we've been battered. So these were actually being sold. Oh, it's the YMCA. It used to be Oxfam, and now it's the YMCA. Okay, so it's the YMCA. Now, they were trying to sell most of these items for a fiver, so whatever happened, I got the price of the bag. But these were customized, basically tie-dyed items, and this one says trick or treat, and this was probably my favorite one I got of the entire bag. But it's customized tie-dye clothes. Yeah, you're gonna see some interesting tie-dyes in this. So this was the tie-dye for Halloween. It's a trick or treat. So some of these are like adult size, some of these are like kid size, but they're all kind of tie-dyed in one way or another. So they're taking like normal tops from like Papaya, and then they're tie-dyeing them in unique ways to make each item individual by taking high street clothes, tie-dyeing them, basically bleaching them in places to create these different, I don't know if you can see that, like lines and stuff, to customize the clothes so that you basically look different. This one doesn't really show very well, but you can probably see it. Now, I didn't know what customized meant. I kind of thought they were going to be a bit more like vintagey. I don't know what I was expecting, but they've taken tops that are just like this one was from Primark, and they've just tie-dyed them. Now, I don't know if there is a market for these kind of clothes. I have no idea. Anybody know if there's a market for customized tie-dye clothes? I don't have the foggiest, but I have 2 whole bags of these. Now, would I have bought these having known what they were? Probably not. Because I don't know if there's a market for customized tie-dye clothes. This one basically is meant to say the word boo, if you see that there. Kind of Halloweeny. But let me know down below, have you ever bought anything like this, customized tie-dye items where someone has took the item and either created a distress look or a lived-in look? This one looks like it's kind of like dirty, but this is how it is. Yeah, they've customized this to look like this. I don't know how I how I'm feeling about these items, because as the item themselves, they would have been fine. But when you're charging £5 where you've took an item and you've like bleached it and tie-dyed it, I don't know if there's a market for these or whether I would be better at a car boot. I don't even know if I can sell these on Vinted because they're taking an item and then it's customized. I don't know what Vinted's rules and regulations are around that. But they took this beautiful dress that I would have worn as is, and then they've just sprinkled stuff on it. I'm in two minds of it. Although it's creative, and I don't dispute that people like being. This is meant to be a dried flower. I don't know if there is a market for it other than the shop they're selling them in. Like, if you're going to that shop, you might know that they do this kind of thing on the regular. But this was a YMCA charity shop. So they're got art students or I don't know, something. This has got like the kind of peace sign on it. So they are just taking like tops from like Primark, Cedarwood State, and just customizing them and then charging a fiver each time. Yeah, £5 each time. So they're just taking tops that would normally be normal and then putting like smiley faces and just dribbling stuff on them. Ooh, see, when it said customized, I wasn't exactly sure what the customization was going to be, but I'm not sure. I thought it was this. They've took this really nice dress, and then if you take the fact that it's been completely obliterated, it was a nice dress at one point. But it's I don't know. I'm in two minds. So I'll just undo that a bit so you can see what I mean about the dress. The dress itself was lovely. This dress would have been so nice as is, but they've tie-dyed it or bleached it, basically. So what you do is you take a normal colour top. I don't know whether these are bleached or tie-dyed, a bit of both, I think. And you charge £5 for a top that originally came from Primark. Is this Primark? Yeah, a Primark top. And then you've tie-dyed it with spots. This one's got another flower in the middle, or that could be a fidget spinner. And then you just dribble it. And then you charge a fiver for it. So I guess if they're trying to get towards art students and students might find this kind of interesting. I've got some spirals there, but I don't know, reselling them mystery bag wise, I don't know if people knew buying them what they're getting themselves in for. This isn't on their butt, this is on their front. The butt's actually got some of their own. I don't know. I mean, as nice as they are, a car boot might be the better option for this because I'd have to check the regulations of selling these on Vinted. Because don't get me wrong, they are different, and to the right person, they could be interesting. But that's finding the right person, isn't it? And I mean, that's quite cute. Sometimes you'd find like tops back in the 90s that looked like this. But we are in 2024 and excuse my hair, it needs washing. With all that wind and the storms, my hair's been like blown 10 times this week. And then this one. And then that was everything that was in the bag. So it was £5 and we got all of this. Which, if you look at the fact they were selling 5 each, is a bargain. The question is, what can I do with them? Now, I bought them as a customized mystery bag, not knowing that they were tie-dyed and bleached. Customised doesn't really tell you anything about the item. The two women that were in the counter, and I was like, oh, these look interesting. They knew nothing about them. They knew that the bags had just been bagged up. So they were oblivious to what was even in them. So I don't know what I can do with them, whether I can sell them on Vinted. More than likely, I would have said a car boot and just charge £1 each. And I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I charged £1 each at the car boot, I would make £17. So I would only make £12 profit like that. At a car boot, it would only be £12 profit, which ain't a lot. If I was able to sell them on Vinted, maybe I could put them up for £2 or £3, maybe triple my money or quadruple, maybe. But I'm going to have to check Vinted's rules on selling this kind of stuff, because although the tops themselves are Primark or whatever, they're not necessarily Primark clothes. They have been customized, and I do not know the rules. So I am going to check on Vinted, make sure everything is above board before I even put something on there. If not, it will get flagged and you can get into trouble or even a suspension on your account. So maybe not worth trying it unless you've read the rules. But if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, I do have part 2 coming. Next video 12, I think, will be part 2. I do have some other mystery bags that came from a different charity shop as well, and I have more content coming every day through Vlogmas. But yeah, if you want to like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Check out my second channel, Thrifting with Raven. That's all about having Christmas on a budget. It's all about thrifting. It's all about charity shops, and it'll be filming at car boots next year. Fingers crossed, weather permitting. And if you want to support the channel, 'tis the season to be giving. As always, if you want to help the Raven out this festive season, PayPal, Super Chat, or Super Thanks, or become a member. And I will see you tomorrow for day 12. Let me know what you think down below of these, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.